I'm Caleb Keller with your Breeders' Cup recap show, and on Saturday, Canada was the center of the racing universe. They had 3 Breeders' Cup win and year ends, including the Grade 1 Rico Woodbine Mile. And as for the winner, you're going to remember him from last year's World Championships.
And it's War Bomber who went to the front with Mighty Hearttown Cruise, and trying to run through is Wakanaka, and down the outside here comes Modern Games, absolutely punishing them. Modern Games race past them in a blink, and Modern Games out in front, 2 lengths to Finest Sound, who's run to second. And this 3-year-old is a star in the Rico Woodbine Mile. Modern Games, and this time you can cash your ticket. Modern Games by 5 lengths.
He was very good last year, and one thing he's always has been, he's been very streetwise. You know, he's very intelligent. He adapts very quickly to different situations. And you know, last year at Del Mar, they let him out at the front of the gate. You know, then he had to go in the back of the gate, and it was a rigmarole before the race even happened. And he kept his cool, kept his nerve, and he came through with flying colours. And you know, similar here today. And you know, he obviously won the French Guineas, 3rd in the French Derby, didn't quite stay, and then he was 2nd to Baid last time. So you know, he really deserved to get his head in front again.
And that's Modern Games' 2nd Grade 1 victory this year. He now has a ticket punch to the FanDuel Mile, a race in which his trainer Charlie Appleby won last year with Space Blues. In terms of the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf Division, they had the Grade 1 Johnny Walker Natama, and you're not going to believe this, a maiden streaks home for the win.
And here comes Last Call swinging wide on the outside with Courtly Road to join, and Adora's the center. Wickenheiser the outside, and trying to run through is G. Laurie and Cairo Consort. Last Call in front. Here comes Cairo Consort angling down the center of the track. Out in front, Last Call. Cairo Consort in second. Wickenheiser the outside, but Last Call tenacious in front. Cairo Consort in second, and G. Laurie flying home on the inside. But it's Last Call and then Natalma. Last Call the winner.
So earlier you mentioned if she were to be successful, you would have to think about the Breeders' Cup. Is that where we're heading?
Obviously, I think there's a strong possibility. You know, I mean, that's why we're in the game, obviously, to kind of get to that day on that showcase. So, you know, I mean, I'm looking for my first Breeders' Cup win.
Yes, you heard it there. The first victory for the filly by English Channel, and now she is into the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf there at Keeneland, fresh off a Grade 1 win for the first victory of her career. For the Juvenile Turf Division for the boys, they had the Pattison Summer Stakes, another group event. And take a look at the winner, another one for the Blue Jackets of Godolphin.
Coming up casually on the inside now is Mysterious Night under William Buick, and is going into second spot very easily, and casually comes up to tackle this leader. 94 Expos in front by a length to Mysterious Night. Philip, my dear, winding up in the back. Mysterious Night has gone to the front and raced away from 94 Expos, and battling away is Philip, my dear, 3 or 4 lengths away, but Mysterious Night is a class above them. And Mysterious Night puts this well and truly beyond doubt. The Pattison Summer Stakes, a magnificent win. It is a fantastic 6-length margin, Mysterious Night.
That was the first Grade 1 victory for Mysterious Night, and it's 2 strong rallies in a row to take him into the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf, a race in which his connections won last year with Modern Games. As for this weekend, we have a pair of Breeders' Cup win and your ends coming from Europe. Both of these going to be at Newmarket, and both entries into juvenile turf races for the World Championships. Let's take a look at the Breeders' Cup leaderboard, and yes, the star of stars, Flightline, going to be the absolute headliner in the 2022 Breeders' Cup World Championships at Keeneland. You see him there pacing the way. All eyes are on him as they descend on Lexington. I'm Caleb Keller, and this has been your Breeders' Cup Recap Show.